Now let's do this. I'm going to say the sentences twice so that you can say them with me. I am confident. I am confident. Now just don't say the sentences, but really feel them as well. I have an abundance mindset. I have an abundance mindset. I can do anything that I put my mind to. I can do anything that I put my mind to. Now, positive self-talk may sound very weird at first. You're talking to yourself, you're having a conversation with yourself. If you aren't used to that, you will think, this is really strange. But think about it. You're with yourself the entire day, and how you talk about yourself to yourself is so important. If your best friend went for an interview and they weren't successful, what would you tell your best friend? I bet you tell them, it's okay, try again, you've got this, you will land that job. Now, if you went for a job interview and you weren't successful, what do you tell yourself? Do you say, I'm a failure, nothing's working out for me, I try and I have the same results, and I'm always going to be in the situation where I don't get what I want? If your mind is filled with that negative self-talk, then you're going to have feelings of anxiety, feelings of stress. And every time that you try to go for a job interview, you're going to think, I'm going to fail at this, so what's the point? But if you start to think, oh, this job interview didn't work out, but you know what, I'm going to try again, and next time I probably will get that job. Now, it's not just words, but what you'll probably start to do is you'll start to do more research on how to be a better interviewee. You'll research the company more thoroughly. You'll have better questions to ask at the interview. So combined with you thinking differently about your next job interview, you're also creating positive actions behind that, which will help you to secure that job. So think about it. We love other people, but sometimes we don't love ourselves. We are supportive to others, but often we are not supportive when it comes to ourselves. But you have to love yourself. It sounds so cliched, love yourself. But what's there not to love? When you look at yourself in the mirror, are you pointing out everything that you think is wrong with yourself? Or are you thinking of the things that you like about yourself? And also internally, when you think about yourself, do you point at all your flaws, your so-called flaws? Or do you look at yourself confidently and think about your wonderful attributes? Be kind to yourself. Truly be kind to yourself. And practice the affirmations that we did earlier in this video. If you don't love yourself, you will always feel this deep void. And I'm not saying that, oh, if you start thinking positively, everything is going to fall into place in your life and you're never going to feel unhappy. No. It's normal to have off days. It's normal to have really crappy days. But you'll start to think, this is a crappy day. It's not a crappy life. You'll start to think, oh, right now this is so challenging. I've got lots to get done, but I'm going to get through it. You start to think through situations differently because you have a different mindset. Now, just say, for example, you started university and you can't make friends, right? Are you saying to yourself, I can't make friends because people don't like who I am, therefore I can't make friends? Or are you saying to yourself, you know what, I've just started university, I need to give myself more time, maybe I need to join different groups at university. Maybe I need to put myself out there more often so that I can then have more chances of meeting friends. I know a lot of people who go for job interviews and they say, oh, I just can't get this interview. But then when I ask them, how many jobs have you applied for? They would say, oh, I applied for about 5 jobs. But it's a numbers game. So if they applied for more jobs, they'll have a higher chance of getting that opportunity. So it's also about how you start viewing your circumstances, your life. On a personal level, this is my first video on this channel, and I also thought, oh, should I go ahead and do this? Is this the right thing for me to be doing? So you see that negative self-talk. And then I said, you know what? Let me take a leap of faith. Let's see what happens, and let's just go with it. Let me not overthink it. So then positive self-talk comes into place. So you can switch from the negative to the positive, and even if you do think positively, doesn't mean to say you're going to think positively all the time. You are a human being, obviously. So what I'm going to say to you is, let's have a 5-day challenge. For the next 5 days, start talking positively to yourself. And catch yourself when you start thinking something negative about yourself. Stop it. Switch it around. If you need a reminder, write down some affirmations about yourself, like I am brave, I am kind, I am confident. Stick them on your mirror, stick them in a place that you can see it every day, and start really thinking this through and feeling those feelings behind those words. If you watched to this point, please comment below with the words, I am worthy. Because I want this space to be a positive space, a place where we uplift each other. Because the truth is that life can be really, really challenging at times. You know, there's so many highs and lows, and it can be difficult to navigate them. And sometimes you just need to have a space where you feel like you can go to, which is safe, and where you aren't going to feel like you're in this alone. So I want this channel to be a channel where people can know that they are worthy, that they deserve great things, that they should feel confident about who they are, and they should walk with that confidence in the world. And I think once you start feeling those feelings, you will see that your life will shift towards being happier. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to keep healthy, mind, body, and soul. Keep well.